Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
MechWarrior is back, my bitches! Anyone who's devoted 5 full seconds to viewing one of my episodes is well the fuck apprised of the fact that my bobbin Battletech boner is the stuff of a legend. I regaled you with my love for the franchise and a comprehensive overview of the series and lore. It remains one of my favorite videos on this channel, but the vaunted mech sim supremacy of its MechWarrior offshoot has been Rip Van Vadering it the fuck up for far too long. Stompy robots, LRMs, clanner scum taking Gauss rifles flush to the phallus, and best of all, it's being developed by... No. I know they have the publication rights, but Piranha? Fucking Piranha? What's the matter, Microsoft? South Peak Games stopped returning your calls. Peter Molyneux seemed too stable a fucking foundation for you. For those expressing bewilderment in my acrimonious reaction, rather than read aloud every chapter and verse of the Shilmarillion that is the Piranha game library, let's have a gander at the company's resume for a beat. Yeah. Got it. And you all have cancer. My sincerest apologies. My advice? Cross your fingers and hope it's the killer Michael Douglas kind that gets you laid by Catherine Zeta-Jones first. Piranha Studios is a three-sided Janus mask of contradictions. One side slathered in saccharine pronouncements of piety to the original source scriptures, the other a headstone to hubris and unfulfilled ambition, and wedged betwixt the two like a Zagnut bar between Movie Bob's couch cushions, the abject bullshittery of the final game result. Its name... MechWarrior Online, and the name is about as MechWarrior as it ever fucking got. And as I believe I convincingly established in my full review of the game, slathering the twitchiest of Twitch shooters in mecha marmalade in no way dilutes the dog shit aftertaste. Now, there are some encouraging signs here, foremost among them the game engine. CryEngine was always an albatross around MWO's greasy neck right from the subpar preamble, and it's a hump the developers have yet to frankly clear. Employing Unreal 4, on the other hand, deftly sidesteps many of the potential potholes of a CryEngine that one fleeting glance at the development of Star Citizen readily confirms is a kind of overrated only Guns N' Roses can fully appreciate. In the resoundingly negative? Judging from the paleolithically pre-alpha gameplay, the self-same malady that kept MechWarrior Online from ever feeling like a proper entry is present and accounted for, namely, the lightning-fast weapon cursor movement and omnipresent feeling that your weapons do precisely dick! The former makes fuck all for sense, because I'd always assumed the microscopic targeting reticule and coked-up Speedy Gonzalez mouse look was a mere concession to the competitive multiplayer stylings of MechWarrior Online specifically. Look, Battletech is distinct from other mecha in that you're basically a bipedal tank, incinerating entire villages in one errant expurse of laser fire, LRM entire mountain ranges into a fine confectioner's powder with but one depression of the alpha strike button. Tanks, even bipedal ones, are not built for precision. They're intended for slow, deliberate movements with sudden, biblical exchanges of thermonuclear ordnance. There's a reason the reticule in MechWarrior 4 is the size of a fucking disco ball. You're meant to aim your flying saucer-sized Doom reticle in the general direction of the region you wish to erase from existence, to press that joystick trigger, and wave goodbye to the Western Hemisphere. And the operative term there, folks, is joystick! MechWarrior is not a shooter, even a tactical one. It is a simulator. So much so, in fact, that Battletech creator Jordan Weissman went so far as to construct actual mech cockpit pods and charge admission to shellac the shit out of each other at Battletech centers in the early to mid-90s. As such, it should not be calibrated for keyboard and mouse, though I agree that like any PC game, they should certainly remain an option. No, this should be the game that compels you to drop $200 on a tantalizing new bell and whistle bedecked motherfucking murder stick with all the fixins. And MechWarrior Online most decidedly fucking isn't. While it's understandable if 12-gauge lobotomy-inducing, that a competitive multiplayer shooter would have more responsive cursor movement and teeny-tiny targeteering, with MechWarrior 5's stated focus on single-player, you can finally recalibrate the experience to, I don't know, actually feel like a fucking MechWarrior game. I'm just spitballing here, folks. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, pangendered pronoun police. My one-time monetary offer. A finely minted new Buffalo nickel to the man who can wrest the publication rights to this franchise away from the JV squad and into the heaving titties of someone, anyone, that actually knows what a fucking simulator game looks like. I will blow you from dawn to dusk. Okay, not really, just felt like channeling Madonna there for a minute. I'm Razor Fist, Clanner Scum, Freeborn Filth, God, fucking speed.
No guts, no galaxy. Okay, kid. Let's take our home back.